So today on Hemodroids.net we're going to have a look at Places directory, which for me is one of the most important apps that I have. It's one of the first things that goes back on my phone if I'm like flashing a new ROM or something. Basically uses the points of interest from Google Maps. So you could probably find the same sort of things just using Google Maps, but because this app has it all split down into different categories, it's much easier to find. So if you're looking for a restaurant, obviously they're all listed in order of how close they are to you. You also get a little red arrow there. I don't know if we can see that as I turn the phone. The arrow will change, so it should make it a bit easier to know how to find it. Also, you get the stars for ratings, which I think again is just taken straight from the Google Maps. So we go into one. You can see the ratings that people have written, so you can read a little bit about the place, what they thought, what they didn't like about it or whatever. We can press map, so it'll show us where it is, and we can press gallery and we get to see any pictures. So, this has only got one picture, but some of them have quite a lot. In fact, I can see there it's been taken from Quip.co.uk, who I think actually have their own app, but I much prefer Places directory. Also, you can find things, so let's say I'm looking particularly for a Waitrose store, and now I have it just there, and there we go. They're all listed again in order and with an arrow pointing, and when I go to it, again I've got the gallery, I've got the map, and I've got any reviews that people have written about it. So it's not a particularly complex app, but it's very, very useful, especially if you're out and about in places that you don't really know. That's Places directory. It's free on the market. Hemodroids.net.